Welcome back. So far in this section, we've introduced the Anaconda distribution and gotten some practice with Jupyter notebooks. The Anaconda distribution, the most popular data science platform, as powerful as it is, it also requires a lot of system resources. Quite a bit of disk space, memory, and depending on what we're using it for, plenty of CPU and GPU power as well. In fact, there is a smaller, lighter version of the distribution, which is known as Miniconda. If you head over to conda.io, and this one ships with a lot less packages and is quicker to download and get started with. The drawback, however, is that we have to install and manage all the packages and environments on our own, and that can also quickly get out of hand. Frankly though, nowadays, an even better option than these local installations is to use a cloud-hosted data science environment. And there's many alternatives out there. Almost all the big cloud providers today have an offering in this space. For instance, Amazon Web Services offers SageMaker. Microsoft Azure offers its own version of cloud-hosted Jupyter notebooks. IBM's Watson Studio is another alternative. And the list goes on and on. One of my personal favorites is Google Colaboratory, Google Colab as it's known. And this is used more and more in the data science community because it packs an amazing set of features and cloud computing power, all for free. Using Colab, we could easily run Python code from within our browser without needing to worry about configuration, local installations, or anything of that sort. Colab also gives us generous access to computing power, including free GPU processing, which is almost unheard of. Okay, in this course, I'll be doing most of the coding out of Colab, out of Google Colab. And everything we learn together is applicable in all the other cloud environments or locally with an Anaconda or Miniconda distribution. So wherever you land on this cloud versus local decision, how you follow along really comes down to your personal preference. It really will not matter. The code works the same. Okay. If by chance you're interested in using this powerful data science environment, all you need to get started is a free Google account. And then after you sign in, you can head over to File, New Notebook. And in a new tab, we are in Business. We're back to a familiar looking notebook environment. This right here is just a Jupyter notebook that is running on the cloud. It's not using our computer's resources. We click Connect. Google is allocating some resources to our own instance. It's initializing, and now we're connected. There we have it. So in here, we have a code cell. Let's run some Python code. I'm going to start by importing pandas as PD. Very nice. I hit Shift Enter to execute the cell. It executed, and it created a new cell for us. Okay. Let's check what version of pandas they're using. And it is 1.0.3, so an even more recent version than what we saw with Anaconda. Very nice. So we have code cells and we have text cells. We can add code cells by clicking this button, or Command M-B to add below, or Command M-A to add above. We can add text cells, which are similar to our Markdown cells. So welcome to the bootcamp. Okay, so this is Google Colab. It's just like a Jupyter notebook on the cloud that doesn't use our computer's resources, but rather cloud resources that are being allocated to us for free. It's very nice. Let's give it a name. Our cloud notebook. Excellent. We can save it using Control-S, or File, save copy in a drive, GitHub. We have a lot of options here. Very, very nice. What else do we want to say here? I typically like the dark mode. So I go under theme and select dark. So this view will become very familiar in this course because this is what I typically use. All right, as always, whether you decide to follow locally on Google Colab, on Amazon SageMaker, all the code that we write in here and cover extensively in this bootcamp will apply in all of those other environments. So it's really down to personal choice.